Here we are. Here we are. Welcome to everybody who's joining me live. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach, and I'm here to empower you, as you know, to take control of your relationship with food. Rein that thing in, girl. Create a body and a life that you love more than chocolate muffins, because you get to do it all on your terms. If you're joining me here live, throw me that emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. And to all my replay watchers, sending you so much chocolate-coated love, as I do every single day. Thank you very, very much for everybody who's dropping on live here. Facebook's telling me it's building me an audience. And while it's doing that, I've left my green tea in the other room. Green tea. How could I be so irresponsible to leave my green tea in the other room? But I wanted to talk to you today. We're going to have a very, it's a bit of a reality check today. I'm probably going to rain on your parade. Rain on your parade. Hey, how you going, Althea? It's so great to see you here. Thank you so much. So I want to talk to you today, and this is like, normally you see me doing the Peggy, how you going, Peg? Today we're doing a bit of a reality check, because normally it's a very like rah message. You can do it. Believe in yourself. It's fantastic. But I want to tell you some truth today. Truth. We're going to tell you some truth. And how you going? Thank you so much for joining us. So this is the facts. This is the facts. I want to talk about the fact, what if you never make it? What if you never make it to the dream that you've set for yourself? Now, you know me, Australia's emotional eating coach, and we relate this to food. What if you never, ever end up where it is that you want to go? You're thinking, well, this is where I am now. I'm in this body that I'm not really comfortable in, and I've been trying to lose the weight, and I'm doing everything right. I'm counting my calories, and I'm watching what I eat. And you hear me talk about this all the time. If counting calories worked, we would all just have a little science lab in our body. It would be very easy, right? Losing weight has nothing to do with calories. You're not a science lab. Your metabolism doesn't run like that. It runs emotionally. We run. We run. We run. Do you want to rerun? We run emotionally. We're spiritual, we're emotional, we're physical, right? There are so many components to us. It's not as simple as, here's my mathematical calculation. Now it should work, right? I'm asking you though, on a different side, because that was just a bit of a side note. You want to talk to me about calories, we'll talk about it all day long. So it's so 70s. I'm still shocked that people count calories, to be honest. Like, we're not living in the 1970s. Come on. Counting calories is so, like I say, so circa 1970. There's much more. Have developed and refined so much more in the last, in all the last 30 years. It's since when the calorie counting was really hot, and different methods have taken over at different times. But I'm still shocked at the number of women that count their calories and just go, well, I've eaten this many calories. And I'm just like, are you for real? Losing weight has zero to do with calories and everything to do with how you are emotionally attached to your food. Because you can count your calories all day long. If you're eating food that doesn't work for your body, if you're eating food that is like upsetting you in any way and upsetting your digestion, it's got nothing to do with calories. If you're eating food that you feel restricted on a calorie controlled diet, then you end up binging down the track. Then your calorie count's working real good for you then, isn't it? How you like it now? So thank you so much. Kyle's back in the house. How are you going? Hormones. Kyle's going, hormones, please. Exactly. There is not, like, counting calories is not going to get you where you want to go. So this is and that was a complete side note. Complete side note. Yeah, thank you. So you're all talking to each other here. I'm just going to let you all chat. But this is what I wanted to talk to you about today. And I just, it is a little bit more of a reality check. What if you never get to where you want to go? And the approach that I'm thinking more about is, rather than calorie counting, is, right, what if we never, ever fully commit? Never fully commit to pushing forward with our dreams, achieving the goals and the dreams and the desires that we set for ourselves. Because it's great to do your New Year's resolutions. How fabulous. Get out your little notepad, put it on your phone. Here's my New Year's resolutions. Woo! I've achieved something because I wrote it down, set an intention, wrote it down. Can't you see it's on my phone? It's great. I can't show you. I'm talking into my phone. Can't you see? It's on my phone. I wrote it down. I hand wrote it because that's going to get it into my subconscious. Ooh, look at the effort I made. Really? Have you followed through? Have you taken the steps required to move you in that direction? Maybe you took one, maybe you took two, or maybe you did it for a couple of weeks. What are you doing now? How about now? How's it unfolding now? Every time you come up against a difficult situation and you want to eat, what are you doing? What choice are you making? What decision are you doing? Are you coming up with? Are you taking action on? If it is constantly running away from the intentions that you set, New Year's or not, then how is that ever going to get you where you want to go? So this is my message today, and it's really a bit more heartfelt, because there are two types of pain in life. There's the pain of, and now I can't remember what they are, so bam. All right, I'm going to make it up. There's the pain of, it's so funny. I know this, man, this is one of my mantras that I live by, and it's like gone woof out of my head. No, there are two types of pain in life. There is the pain of moving forward, and then there's the pain of regret, right? There's the pain of moving forward into the unknown, and then there's the pain of regret. Either way, you're going to feel discomfort. It's only that one of them is going to be eternally uncomfortable, and one of them is only uncomfortable for a short period of time, like this, right? On the timeline of your life is spreading out like this. If you are progressing towards your goals, yeah, you're going to come up against times that are uncomfortable, challenges, experiences, being around new people, things you don't understand, new food situations that are challenging for you and difficult because you're used to stuffing your face with, mega sized bags of chips and pizza and donuts and cake, cookies, pizza, ice cream, right? Say no to that. Eventually, it's not going to feel good. If that's your usual standard soundbite response, right? This is what I do. I feel uncomfortable. I have a stressful day. I eat chocolate. And now you're deciding not to do that. I'm not going to proceed in that direction anymore because it's not helping me achieve the goals that I've set for myself. It's lowering my standards, not raising them, right? That is not going to feel good initially. But in the long term, oh my God, how incredible is it going to feel down the track? Just one time, can I just give you to all my emotional eaters out there, can I just please, from my heart to yours, you only have to say no to the chocolate once to know that you can actually do it. Because we so often don't, because it's so, and I'll be real with you. I'll be real freaking real, right? Because I know this pain. To my emotional eating brothers and sisters out there, all right, and whether you consider yourself an emotional eater or not, basically if you're turning to food rather than dealing with whatever is going on, you've eaten from an emotional state. If you have eaten any time in your life when you are not hungry, but for any other emotion apart from hunger, you've eaten emotionally, right? So don't think it's some wild and wacky technical term like, ooh, I have this thing here. It's just emotional eating. What it means is you have eaten from an emotional need, not a physical need. So we all do it. We all do it. It's just that some of us do it to the extreme every day, right? All day, every day. You hear me say? Some of us do it a lot. And at that point, then it affects your self-esteem, your weight. And then it affects everything else in your life. Because once your self-esteem goes from here to here, and because your weight has gone from, what you feel good about to like up here, and you no longer feel good, then everything else in your life is affected, everything. And if at some point, if you don't step up and go, all right, I know this isn't going to feel like I'm skipping on a rainbow of M&Ms and jelly beans, but I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you so much for the love hearts. You only have to do it once. One time. If you can say no to the chocolate one time, I swear, you might think she's talking nonsense. I'm just saying do it. You will feel empowered like you've just won an Olympic medal. I swear to you. It's true. If it's a real challenge for you, you only have to do it once to know that you can do it. Because before that, it's just the horror of the unknown. I can't even, that's just not possible for me. Where you literally feel like you are out of control and you cannot say no. It's like there is a robot programming your brain. I used to say I felt like chocolate had a Wi-Fi connection to my brain. I would be in bed, people, in bed, and my mind would go ding. Oh, it was like midnight, and my brain would go, you need to go get some chocolate from the cupboard. And I was like, Oh, no, no. And it would say, yeah, because you're going to start your new fancy plan tomorrow and there's going to be no more chocolate. You better finish off all that chocolate now so that it won't be there to tempt you tomorrow, so that it won't mess things up for you tomorrow, and so you can get all the pleasure now. Do yourself a favor. Eat it now. Yeah, I'm doing myself a favor. Better get up and get it. And I would drag my butt out of bed, go get the chocolate, come all the way back. I did not want it. I was so sleepy. I wanted to go to sleep, right? That's what I wanted. But I would sit there, yam, 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 eat the chocolate, tired, exhausted, until I felt sick. Sick. I wouldn't throw it out. Whew, that was a waste of money. No, I'd rather eat it, make myself sick, wear it on my body, right, as excess weight, wear it on my body so I could walk around and like then look at myself in the mirror and go, oh man, I've gained so much weight. Well, at least I didn't waste money. Pause of silence for the shock, the things that we do to ourselves. Seriously. So as a side note, I just want to say to you, you only need to say no to these foods once, right? To know that you can, to feel that kind of power. You have the power. You have what it takes. You hear me say it all the time. Of course you do. The food doesn't have any spiritual or emotional or physical life. It's just food. It's just food. Yet we treat it like our overlord and we must obey. We must. Food says, eat me. We're like, no problemo. I must. You feel like you must. And you can literally be in like a physical pain. You can feel a physical pain, like such a tug and a pull. Like, I have to do it. I have to. And when you reach that point, you now feel so disempowered and weak and pathetic that you just say, I can't even believe, I don't even know I'm alive. What a pathetic waste of human space on the planet. Who cannot say no to chocolate? Who feels like they have to get up? You know, you say you're watching TV. This is how it used to be for me. Do you think I'm not making this stuff up in my head? I'm telling you my real life experiences. I used to be there on the couch. You know, I've already eaten a ton of crap food, but I would know there was still more in the cupboard, and it would just call me, Kylie. I swear to you, it was like so seductive. You've heard me say this before. It would start with, Kylie, come eat me. And I'd be like, chill, dude. No. I've had way too much already. And then it would right? Then it turns on like the whole seduction process. But Kylie, oh girl, you know you want me. And I'd be like, oh, I do want you. And it starts calling you more. And you're there, please leave me alone. Our love, it can't be. You have to leave me alone. We're not meant to be together. And it's like, no, we are. We are meant to be together. I'm like, I know. And I would get up from the couch, go to the pantry, get out all the chocolate, all the ice cream. Oh, because I would go for it at that stage. I would go for it. It wasn't like, let me have a little piece of chocolate. No. I was like, gone into Boogie Wonderland. I'm like, well, if I'm going to have that chocolate, I might as well have everything that there is. So back into the kitchen, ice cream, get it out. Chocolate, yep, get it out. And I'd stand in the pantry. What else we got going on in here? Woo, chips, yep. I'll scramble those down from the top shelf where I hid them so that maybe, hopefully, I would forget they were there. But no, you don't forget. You don't forget. Or your mind reminds you at exactly the right moment of weakness. Remember those chips that you hid right up there in the top of the cupboard? Oh, yeah. I used to drag the chairs out right from the dining table, drag the chairs out, scroll them into the pantry, I'd be climbing up there looking for stuff, anything that I could stuff in my mouth. Because at that point, right, if you're feeling me, give me some laugh emojis. Because at that point, right, it's gone way beyond I'm a little bit hungry or I'm even out of control. You've now moved into punishment stage, the stage of punishment, right? Because it's like you now hate yourself literally so much, right? You do. You hate yourself and your actions so much that you are now not even eating or you're certainly not eating for pleasure because you feel sick, right? So you're not eating for pleasure. You're not eating for, thank you for the laugh emojis. You're not eating for pleasure. You're not even eating to like get rid of the food so that it's not there tomorrow when you start your fantastic, fancy new plan. No, you're now eating out of a place of complete self-hatred because it's like, I disgust myself. So I might as well punish myself and really hurt myself with enormous, obscene amounts of food. And that's what I would do next. So then I would like drag out anything that was just just random. Right, random stuff. Like you've heard me say before, I used to get cacao powder, dry cacao powder, Hello, can we all just, let me tell you what that's like. If you've never had the experience, it's disgusting on its own. It's powder, it's dry, and it's bitter. Bitter. It's chocolate with no sugar, but it's just a powder. There's nothing to it, right? I would stuff that in my face. I would get dry cereal out of a box and I don't keep like really sweet things in the house normally. So these things were not even tasty, but I was shoving them in. Oh, wait, it gets better. I used to get butter out the fridge, a tub of butter, and get a knife. I didn't actually progress to a spoon. Get there with a knife and just like slather it off and just eat the butter straight out the container. Right? See how now I can see you all now. There's complete silence. There's no comments. There's no likes. There's no loves. Everybody's like, oh my God, who is she? Who is she? But I'm telling you the truth. This is the depth of emotional eating. This is hitting rock bottom. And sometimes the word I want to give you today is sometimes you need to hit rock bottom to get that wake up call. You need to hit rock bottom before you can go. I'm getting shocked emojis now. People are like, and I'm like, well, let me put it to you this way. I am a firm believer that, because it helps me keep my sanity together, I'm a firm believer that every experience you go through life has a purpose and a reason. It wasn't just for me so that I could torture and hate myself, right? It's so that I can now help and encourage others who are going through this, because we do not talk about this stuff. When you go meet your girlfriends or you go meet the guys for a drink at the pub, you sitting down there and going, oh, by the way, I ate dry cacao powder out the tub last night, ate till I was sick. No, nobody says a word. It's like zipped lips. Whoosh. You don't say a thing. You don't, because you're ashamed, right? You're ashamed. Well, here am I, airing my dirty chocolate wrappers to tell you all, you're not alone. You're not. And I really want to encourage you, if this has resonated with you in any way today, I'm not going to ask you to comment. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to give me some likes, some loves. You don't have to comment. You don't have to do anything. But if you want to talk to me about it, please send me a private message. I am completely open to helping you with this. It is my thing. It is what I do. I have transformed the lives of over 700 women now around the globe. Okay, we're starting a global movement because what I talked to you about today, that everybody's been so shocked about, we all go through this, different levels, different stages. Some are more extreme, right? That wasn't my everyday life. That was me hitting rock bottom. There were different stages. Sometimes I would just overeat. Sometimes I would eat to that level. It depended on what was going on in my life. And as we talked about calorie counting to start with, it also depended on what sort of program I was trying to put myself on at the time. If I was trying to put myself onto a new diet, I would binge like the night before, like nobody's business. Because in my head, I was like, I'm going to start my fancy plan tomorrow and I'm never going to eat chocolate again, which of course is complete lunacy. Who wants to live in a world without chocolate? Not me. So I share this with you, and again, this happens to me all the time. I had a clue, an idea of what I wanted to talk to you about. Certainly wasn't anything like this, but I always go with what comes up instinctually, because I believe if you're watching this live stream today, it is not an accident. If you're here with me now, if you're watching the replay, you're here for a reason. There's something you're supposed to get out of this. So if you want to talk to me, if you want to private message me, go ahead. If we're not yet connected as friends, send me a friend request, please, and then send me a message so that I know definitely to accept you, because this is my thing. Like I said, this is my thing, and this is what I do. This is not, the role that I play here is to be the facilitator for healing and change around the world, around the tortured relationship with food that we have. And it is more common in women. But, ultimately, to bring it back to where I sort of started today, is I wanted to say to you, there is still a certain level of commitment that's required, right? Because if you never reach the place that you want to reach, I'm in a place now where, you can see, okay, I was 20 kilos heavier. I'm not anymore. Could I have lost the weight if I was still indulging all that behavior? No, of course not. I had to implement a different way of thinking, a different thought process, right? Which sort of reminds me about if that is something that resonates with you, you're like, yeah, because it's not like I want that food. It's your thoughts that are screwing with your head, right? It's your thoughts that are messing things up for you. That is why I have created and developed the free Sexy Motivation 21 Day Challenge. You can click the link just above. That's kyliepax.com/sexy motivation. Hold on. kyliepax.com/21 day. 21 day. That's the free challenge. That's 21 days of free videos to help you through this exact situation. Just click the link up above or go directly to kyliepax.com/21 day. That's going to get you on at least get you on the path to starting your transformation, right? From there, if you want to contact me, contact me. If you want to work together, we can absolutely work together. But no matter what you decide, jump on this one. It's entirely free. kyliepax.com/21 day. So the other thing that I really wanted to share with you today, I'm just going to, thank you so much. Althea says so real. Yeah, well, it is, because there's a lot of people out there online. Yep, Lana says, yeah, the guilt and the shame kicks in. It does, right? And Stephen says, hey, Stephen, thank you so much. It's awesome to see you here. Jillian, Nuria, Jenna, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. Great live. Thank you, Lana. Thank you so much. There's a lot of people, because I tune into other people's live streams occasionally. I'll see what's going on. I have my certain people that I'll follow that I really, really enjoy their live streams, and I know they're always good value. Sometimes I'll check out what other people are doing, and you can always get the vibe, right? So what I would say to you is trust your instincts, trust your heart. You can tell if somebody's real or not, or if they're putting on the facade. I was talking about, with one of my really close entrepreneur friends last night, midnight, talking about wearing the mask. And I said, man, I've met some people lately, and it really threw me, because I was expecting authenticity, because that's the sort of person I am. Like, you see me, I'm like, hey, this is how it is. I'll just tell you how it is, right? I don't care. I don't care, because I would rather be real than wear the mask. And my friend was saying to me, and he was like, no, these people wear the mask. And I'm like, I don't know how to, I really don't know how to deal with it. And it made me very uncomfortable. And not even eventually, it took me all of about 3.2 seconds to decide, well, you can all wear your masks. I'm going to be real, and I'm going to be me. If you don't like me, that's okay. It's not a reflection on my awesomeness. That's a reflection on you and your fears, right? It's got nothing to do with me. I'm going to wear my mask. You can all wear your mask. I'm going to be real, and I'm going to be authentic, because I want to be comfortable in myself and in my body and in my headspace, right? I don't want, because I did it my whole life. I would be me behind the scenes, and probably not even then, because I felt that me wasn't acceptable, but to a degree. And then when I would go out in public or be around other people, I would immediately have the pressure of sussing out, what is it that I think they want to see? What do I think they want to hear? What do I think they need me to say? And I would put on that mask, which inevitably you end up looking like a fool and weak and a little pathetic, to be honest. I would rather stand up and be real and go, well, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is how I roll. These are my beliefs. You don't like it? Okay, that's okay. That just means you're not for me and I'm not for you. And that makes more space in my life for someone that is for me and I am for them. Do you know what I mean? And you can relate that to friends, family members, whatever. It doesn't need to be a bitter thing. Relationships. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a bitter thing. Sometimes relationships, friendships, family relationships, they run their course, and then that's okay, because they change and you change. You change and they change. We're not stagnant. We're not supposed to be. So as we grow and change, our relationships with people alter, grow, and change, and we're not always going to gel. So it's all right to release people and let them go, or meet people for the first time and just go, I don't think there was a real connection there, maybe not a genuine one. It's what I've been finding the last few days, as I've been meeting some new people and moving in some different circles. I'm like, because it made me a little uncomfortable. I was like, wow, I'm really not used to this. I'm really not. A lot of my online entrepreneurs are very genuine. Well, I've not met any yet that are not genuine and real. And meeting these new different people that I'm meeting physically here, I'm kind of like, this is very different. And eventually it took me, like I said, about 3.2 seconds to decide, well, you can all do your thing and I'm going to do mine. I'm going to be real and I'm going to be authentic and I'm going to honor me, right? So that's the message I want to leave you with today. So again, thank you so much to everybody who has joined me here live, and to all the replay watchers. I'm sending you so much chocolate coated love. So the final word that I want to share with you today is, please do go ahead, like, love, and share. If this live stream has helped you in any capacity, please do go ahead, step into your power, share it out. As you give yourself permission to own and be all of you and step into your power, you give somebody else permission to do the same thing. And finally, I've got a new little quote for you today, a new one. I actually wrote it down because I just came up with it this morning. Is that today is the day. Today is the day to make a new choice, right? Today's the day to make a new choice. Decide that you're worth it and take action. I am sending you all so much love. I will catch you tomorrow, sexy people. Until then, be authentic. Bye for now.